Hello, magical human. Welcome to the new year. Ready or not, here it is. I'm Sarah, and I have a hopefully encouraging message for you for the new year. So let's get into it. Because we know we needed encouragement like yesterday. Hi, how are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I know. I'm feeling it. We're all feeling it. And I hope that's encouraging to you, that you are not alone in what you are feeling. This year did not start out the way we had hoped. We expected things to go a little bit differently, but that didn't happen. And it felt very off and wrong for a lot of us. We knew this wasn't gonna be good. We're seeing the results of that. There are a lot of crazy, scary things happening right now. And I bet you're feeling very unsettled. Before November, I was feeling very hopeful for this year, our country, the world. And then November came and everything was turned upside down. And then January came and it actually started turning upside down. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. I am so aware of my privilege right now that I am, for the most part, safe. Where I live, who I live with, the color of my skin, the fact that I'm a woman is not entirely making me feel safe. But I do live in a state that is protecting me right now, and I am so sorry if you are one of the people that this is affecting the safety of your life. That is not okay. I want to make it so clear where I stand, because we are all humans. We are all deserving of life and breath and safety and resources and freedom. I know that there are so many scary things happening right now, and we're all just at a loss for what can we do? What can I do? What can one single person do? It feels helpless and overwhelming. It feels frivolous to even think about dreams and creativity, art and love, and the beautiful things of this world, but it is not frivolous. It is our lifeline right now. It is our rebellion to the terrible horrors that are happening. I have not been in this space for a while because it has been a lot to process. And this is a trauma for all of us in some way, some more than others. And I am deeply sorry for what some of you are having to go through. That is not what I voted for. I voted for you. And for whatever reason, it didn't go our way. But we are a strong people. This fight is not new. We have been here before, and I believe we will conquer it again. And right now, Everyone is going to deal with this situation in their own unique way, and there is nothing wrong with that. We are all going to have to take time to take care of ourselves so that we can take care of each other. So you do what you need to do to process, to heal, to get your strength back, to learn about what's happening in this moment. You need to protect your mental health first, and then you can help others. But I fully want to acknowledge those of us who are privileged, we don't get to stay down, okay? We don't get to stay down. It's time for us to regroup ourselves, to get a grip on this moment. We need to find our strength so that we can stand up and be strong for the people who cannot be strong for themselves right now. We will have moments, of course, all of us, when our strength starts running out and we have to go back into ourselves and regroup again and find that strength again, but that's okay because there's a lot of us fighting for each other. But those of us who have that privilege right now, we cannot stay down. We need to be strong for our brothers and sisters. Be careful what you're taking in. Know your limits. If it's not doing you any good, don't bother consuming it, because you don't need to take on that extra stress. Be logical, be prepared, but don't give in to the tactics of fear that they are trying to use to take our hope. They are trying to overwhelm us. Let's not let them. That is something they can never take away from us, is our hope and our power and our magic. They can never touch that because those are things that live inside. And if we stand together, we will win. So we need each other strong. This is the fight of our lives. Have you ever thought to yourself, looking back on history, and think, I wonder what I would have done in those moments? I wonder if I would have stood up for that person, if I would have helped somehow. Well, we're in that time now. It's happening now. So what are we gonna do about it? Are we just gonna watch it happen? Or are we going to fight? Humanity is at stake right now. What are you going to do about it? I'm feeling very passionate right now in my delivery. I just don't want you to forget who you are and what you are capable of. You are full of magic and power and hope, and we need that right now. We need you right now. Going into this year, it felt really difficult to think about my dreams and my hopes for the future. Continuing my art business, growing my art business, going towards the chateau dream of having a property, a safe haven for people to come and retreat and work on their art and their creativity, or just get some space to breathe. It felt silly to think about such things. But then I realized that is actually what we need now more than ever. I realized that I need to keep working toward my purpose. You need to keep working toward your purpose, because we need that light in the world. We need to keep making art. We need to keep being creative. We need to keep bringing beautiful things into this world. It needs beauty and life and love and creativity more than ever. Art is rebellion. Art is healing. Art is an outlet to make it, to witness it, to experience it. It keeps us connected to humanity, to ourselves, and to each other. We need you to keep fighting. We need you to keep creating. And that's why I'm here. I'm here because I'm gonna keep creating. I'm gonna keep showing up. And I'm hopefully going to send encouragement, light, and love your way in the process. I will be strong for you. I make that vow that I will be strong for those who cannot. I will keep creating. I will keep fighting for my purpose. I will keep the dreams alive. It's interesting because this feels like pandemic 2.0. It feels like life-threatening disease has come in and is spreading rampant through our country and through our world. Something that feels bigger than us. But you know what's different about this one? We had to stay away from each other the first time because we risked each other's lives by seeing one another. And then even as it became safe to see one another, it was still too scary. It was awkward, uncomfortable. It was hard to look people in the eye. It was hard to gather back together once it was safe to do so. But you know what's really cool about this one? I can feel us turning back towards each other. I feel it swinging in the opposite direction. I can feel us craving that community and knowing that that's where it's all gonna start. That's where it's all gonna change. It's just right here in our little vicinity, in our little spaces. The person standing next to you, the person at work, the person at the grocery store. I know it feels overwhelming, and I'm someone who I feel like I want to go out and save the world, but I can't do that. I'm not that big of a person. I want to fix everything, but I can't. But I can affect the world directly around me. I can affect anyone who shows up here. I can make a difference in my daily interactions, and I can make a difference showing up for the people who are closest to me, the people in my immediate groups. Then we can gather together to reach out to more and more groups. We can all lock arms and be strong together. And like the last one, we're gonna beat it. So don't lose hope. So I want to take a minute and let's reset. Let's recenter. Let's reground ourselves. Let's breathe for a minute. Will you breathe with me? Because breathing is everything. As long as we have breath, we can fight. If you want to, you can close your eyes. But I want us to just breathe. Take in deep breaths. Hold it and release it. Take in another big breath. Hold it and release it. Take as many breaths as you need. Trust me, it makes a difference. That is the only way I've been getting through, is by focusing on breathing. It relaxes you and centers you more than you know. And I want you to listen to that stillness. Don't be afraid of it. It's a good thing. That stillness, that quiet is a good thing. What does the universe want to speak to you right now? Was there anything I said that resonated with you? Is there anything inside of you that feels like it keeps coming up to the surface? Just listen closely for that voice. Inside, there is a deep knowing. In your gut, there is an intuition. The universe is calling to you to ask you if you're ready to step into the fullness of yourself and to show up for humanity, for all of mankind, for this earth. Are you ready to step into your purpose? It's okay if you don't know what that purpose is right now. It's okay. It will come when it is meant to come to you. Just trust in where you are right now. And if you are not safe right now, find a place that feels safe. There are states that are more safe than others, and we are waiting with open arms to welcome you. You're never stuck, you never have to stay where you are, and you're never alone. Now, if your eyes were closed, you can gently open your eyes. Hi, little magical you. Do you know how strong you are? Do you know how incredible you are? There is so much magic inside of you, so much beauty, so much love, just waiting to be unleashed. And I just cannot wait to see what beauty comes from this. Because we will all rise together. I want us to fill up and bottle up our strength, our courage, our creativity, every ounce of anything that we might need in this next year, because we're gonna stay strong and we're gonna breathe and we're gonna shine with all the magic of all that we are. Fill yourself up. Keep filling yourself up. And keep breathing. Now let's fucking go and be the magical force of a human that we are. And let's go protect the magic of this world together. Let's fucking go. Let's do it.